Today is Thursday, July 28th, 2011. This is ZL Daily. I'm here to talk about the day in tech news, and I'm going to show some news. They're releasing a new thing relating to Sprint and their LTE network. So today, Sprint finally confirmed that they and lightsquared are having a deal for 15 years. They signed it, and the deal is worth $15 billion. And the deal is actually going to bring a lot to Sprint and lightsquared. The deal will benefit both of these sort of companies. And start out Sprint, they will be getting of that $9 billion in order to start up an LTE network, which they actually plan by 2015 to cover 260 million Americans, which is just a huge amount of people that they actually plan to just have in their LTE network that's going to come out in the future. And they're going to start it now, and this is a 15-year deal again. And the LTEs and everything, lightsquared, Sprint can use their LTE network and roam on their 3G area too. And then lightsquared, they can actually roam on Sprint's 3G and LTE and that kind of stuff too. So this is a pretty big partnership. They're both benefiting from it, and this will save Sprint like $13 billion $13 million when they're setting up this new LTE network, which will be very nice, especially since Sprint will probably keep that unlimited data plan, which will be just really nice on LTE, since LTE is again like really fast compared to 3G, and it'll be looking forward to seeing the rollout and what cities will be added and that kind of stuff. And then my next article relates to the iPhone 5, and you might not really know when the iPhone 5 is going to come out if you haven't been watching this, but it should be coming this fall, and according to some new reports, it'll be coming in the first week of September, and the first week of October or September, one of those two. But the iPhone 5 will be coming, and it'll be launched earlier than the iPad 3, since previous rumors were saying this iPad 3, which might be an iPad HD more for professionals, and this iPad 3 reports are now saying that this iPad 3 will be delayed a little bit and probably arrive around Thanksgiving time or later due to some component shortages, which would make sense since we've been waiting longer for the iPhone 5, and it's probably been working on it for a while now, since it was supposed to actually happen in July, before July, in June when they had the WWDC 2011 event. That's when everyone was expecting it. So that didn't happen, so it's going to happen probably this fall, and iPad 3 will be late fall when it will happen. iPad 3 will be coming late fall compared to the early fall, which was previously thought to be happening. So it's pretty good information we're now getting. And then my next article is to the iPhone 4S, or sort of the iPhone 4 replacement, but it's not going to be the iPhone 5. It's going to be in between the iPhone 4 and the iPhone 5. You can call it maybe a iPhone 4.5. It'll be a little bit faster than the iPhone 4, and it won't be built as high of a high quality standard as like the iPhone 4. And some new pictures were leaked of this new device on a Vietnamese forum, and this new device looks to be just the same design as the iPhone 4, but it'll have improved components inside, and it'll be a little more lightweight due to the fact that it won't have this glass front and back panels like the current iPhone 4 does. Instead, it'll have a plastic front and back panel, which is less quality, but it is cheaper to make, a lot cheaper to produce and everything for Apple. And if they keep a lot of the existing parts, we'll just updating some parts like maybe the processor. Apple could save a lot of money on this and sell it for really cheap, which is pretty much what the rumor is Apple's going to do. They're going to launch a cheaper iPhone 4 for more people to buy, and more people will be able to get it, since not everyone wants to spend $200 and have a 2-year contract on AT&T and Verizon in order to have an iPhone 4 or an iPhone 5. So this iPhone 4S would be a cheaper alternative. Maybe it would be off contract for like $100 or something. You could buy it really cheap, and there's not really any commitment for the data or something like that. But that would be a very nice thing, and I'm looking forward to this, and it should arrive sometime around the same time as the iPhone 5, or maybe a little bit later. So we'll have to find out and look what happens. And that's about it for this video. And check out zlstudios.net tech bug for the latest tech news, and then I have this YouTube channel. We're at cusinndzl on YouTube. Then I have a Twitter account, I'm at cusinndzl on Twitter, and that's about it.